Uflash, the #1 entertainment show when it comes to giving you what has been happening on your favorite celebrity. So do me a favor, just sit back. Let me give you what has been trending. I know TikTok, the social media platforms that are all there to feed you, but for us, as Uflash, we give you exclusive information. But anyways, my beautiful sexy name is Holly Kim, that city diva. Damn. First, look at me. Take a pause and look at the city diva. How I'm rocking. Actually, today it started off like kind of raining in the morning, but after Kasana Nika vibe, it is what it is. Yeah. When it comes to fashion, like it or not, you have to look, you have to give a lot. Anyways, my introduction. This is Uflash on U24. So starting off with the first scoop, what has been trending on your favorite celebrities? Bruno K. Yeah, on one Masanyereze. So Bruno K came out, as you know, earlier on this week. He started Chibozi TikTok live, and I feel like a lot of Ugandan celebrities came through and supported him, including Mama Fina, Farida Naka as well. I feel like that was a must. Talk about the B2Cs. I saw even Waiki Bender. So this live like went viral, and he had some numbers during this live TikTok chat. So after that successful TikTok live, he came out and he was like, I feel like God has blessed me so much. According to the love people are giving to me, I feel like, let me pause for you guys a concert. So he came out and posted a concert. So it's gonna be at Freedom City on 16th of May 2025, this very month. So Obato Inaka said it's Dandiko Kusona. I feel like it's just a few weeks. 16th May, Freedom City. Bruno K is gonna be live. Actually, this is gonna be the maiden concert. Yeah, it's gonna be his first concert. So you guys come through and support our own Bruno K. And mind you, the tickets, ordinary ticket, it's 20K. VIP ticket 50, and a Merza it is just 1M. So you guys, about this today's Chibozi, did you know that Bruno K had a series of names before becoming Bruno K? Oh man, as you know, we celebrities now, like me, Holly Kim, I called myself Casey. I called myself. There is a series of names, but for Bruno K, for Bruno K's sake, he first called himself Metabox. Banange. The guy called himself Metabox because he felt like, and I can't argue with him, he felt like he is the source of electricity by that time. You understand? So he first called himself a Metabox, then after Nagenda Buji, is it Buji? Something like that. But just get to know Bruno K on 16th May, he's going to give nothing but the baddest experience at Freedom City. Let's get to hear him like telling us how, like his journey, you know, getting this series of money, Smanga, Metabox, Buji, stuff like that. Then Bruno K. Let's get to watch him.
Nasoka ninetuma amanya abiri. Erinye lyasoka neyitako Metabox. Metabox. Metabox ogimanyi.
Why?
Metabox. Metabox nga bifunga yakatana bakujja. Waliwo abasanyalaze gedda.
Atenzo gambe Metabox nempulira yaka.
Yakagireke bino waliwo ojukira amasanyalaze gedda agafuse. Ekintu ekyo kye bateekaga amasanyalaze ye Metabox. Kati nze we nali ndalika music omanyi oba omwana omuto oba musiru sometimes. Nanoonya amanya ge neyita lega nze ndi Metabox kubanga amasanyalaze gali mu nze. Kati era mwana bine kana nene mbozi story yali gona nyingi nyumiza era bagenda kunsekera ku TikTok bage musajja yeita Metabox neita Metabox nembigamba anko wange we anko Dennis nanga Metabox byakisirwa ni gogeno gambo buyoyo this is Metabox anko wange nangamba wewe tunulira you are a fresh boy toswa kwita Metabox Metabox ana bagaraga mafininga mukambwe
Chibanda
Yogera zira sinywa kayaga sinywa mwenge akwange nanga Metabox no banganywa kayaga ngayeteka ko
no kubamu kumuti kujidina
kubamu ai kizimu kwata ya Metabox nilifiirao ninza mneniita Bugi B kati era Boogie B nalwawo
kati wano mu Uganda tulina Gloria Boogie. Boogie
B.
It's that Boogie that
seri ya Boogie eriyo yali BOOGIE.
Okay.
So naita Boogie B awono ndi mu I think first year university. You know when you're young you're trying to find yourself. Kati
ebade tegeeza ki?
Bruno my name.
Okay.
So Boogie B yali nzijako yali Cuts. Cuts yangamba, what do you want to call yourself when you start singing professionally? Nemugamba Boogie B nanga, that's a bogus name. So kubira stanga wita Boogie.
How did you meet MC Cuts?
Cuts yali azze ku ekifuba kita Laughters. Nasangawo bandi yange.
Ono mu Kampala.
Ku Centenary Park. Nasangawo bandi yange ngeyimba. Kati nze yali ayimba. Yago kuno sikwewaana. Bwonsanga nga ndi mu kuyimba ne bandi. You will change your mind about me.
Ate nze nkumanyi. Gamba abo nze nkumanyi ono gaya akuba bro akuba ate akuba nnyo mu instrument.
So onako nayimba bulungi Cuts na getting impressed. Cuts na ngamba bwe nkulaba ndaba star.
Wow.
You don't deserve to sing in the band. He told me you're outshining all these guys.
Wow.
So that means you have the star element on you. I want to manage you. Nali happy nyo kubanga Cuts ezinaku yali managing a fee. Fee mumanyi mutoni.
Mutoni fee.
Muganda wa fee. Nyarwanda. So Cuts nangamba kere ncha kumacha oje wange. Nakera sawa 2 jukira Cuts asura mu ndongo musajja watu. Cuts nakera 2 yazukuka sawa 11. Kyekikulaga ng'oli mwana muto abayimbi abaliyo, be patient. Nze omusajja gwe nali nziza okulaba yali agenda kunnyamba. I sat and waited for him from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Because he's the guy nali manyi nti yali alina okuntuusa wenjagala okugenda. Cuts bwe yazuuka ne tutambula ne tugenda n'atandika okundaga abantu. N'akubira Kazoora essimu. Namugamba Kazoora yali running Airtel Trace. Namugamba nina omwana omuyimbi. Asobola owangula competition yeno. Ne banteekamu ne I auditioned, I went through. Ninkenda ntandika kuyita ku stage. Ne ntuka ku final saawangula was the second.
Wow.
But there's something that my
Bad by Bruno K. Wow, yeah. I want to get to Vawala. So just get to know everybody has got their own history, like in one way or the other. But get to know about Bruno K. Right about now, he got a new management, and it is none other than the Spice Management. That manager Roger is now managing Bruno K. So whatever Spice Diana, Bruno K is gonna be there. Whatever Bruno K Spice Diana is gonna be there. Just get to know that. So you guys, in the next story, this is a bad one. You guys, this is a bad one. So our very own Maro, the Sogi guy, bad boy from Busoga, received some bad news when he got involved in a terrible accident right in Zambia. So you guys, please just put Maro in your prayers, and we got an update that right about now he's still in coma. So we can't talk to him, we can't get to know like what happened. He's in coma, and when you get to see the picture of the car, if God just made it like he's still alive, like right about now, I feel like there is still journey like after this. So you guys, let's just pray for Maro so that he gets back, because we need him in the Ugandan music industry. You understand? Just get to pray for this guy, because this is one of the voices we can't miss out in this industry. But anyways, get into another scoop of the day. That is Katalea. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in town yesterday, you missed a lot. You guys, it was Laborers Day. No matter what you missed. There was lots of traffic. Ask me why. When I Katalea a few days ago, she made a bet. She was like, if PSG beats Arsenal, I'm going to move around Kampala streets in a towel, stuff like that. Mama, you're betting, you bet, thinking things may not get reality. So we were like, okay, so the match came about and things played it, so things just get to know they turn the other way around. And PSG scored a goal in UEFA Champions League. And yesterday on Laborers Day, Mwanamwala Katalea, she was seen or spotted on Kampala streets rocking a towel. And lots of jam was there. And when when it comes to Ugandan men, they want to see something fresh, something juicy. And this is what Katalea has. So just get there were lots of traffic. And if you're not in town, you missed a lot. But you did miss because this is Uflash. Let's get to show you what went down when Katalea was rocking in a towel on Kampala streets.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's okay.
Wow, welcome back from that short clip from Katalea. I mean, you missed a lot. But anyways, I don't know, this is affecting like her brand. People like people who would love to sponsor you, like saying you're rocking a towel, like putting on a towel, I feel like that is semi-nakedness, I would say, you understand? But anyways, this is what it is. I mean, this is entertainment industry, whatever you do, I feel like there's a way it helps you in one way or the other. And actually, a few years ago, is it like 1 year, we also saw DJ Roger, like he also baited, and we saw him like coming on a show, putting on, boxers and heels. But you cannot, in the ministry of Uganda, there is a way, even if you're mad, there's a way, it pops you to another side of craziness. But anyways, putting that aside, moving to the next story. So, Tiwa, Charles Peter Maiga came out and cleared air about Palazzo. You guys, for a few years back, we saw Palazzo paid a visit to our Kabaka, to Kwagaranyo Kabaka. And when he paid a visit, he went to perform for the Kabaka. So after that, our flux like moved around, and Scoop was like, when Palazzo went to the Kabaka, he was being appreciated and knighted and given a title of Sir. So all along, they thought Palazzo was a Sasa, Palazzo, stuff like that, that getting that respect from the people. But hello, yesterday, Patuan, Charles Peter Mega came at and was like, Palazzo was never knighted that title over Sir. And he went to continue and said that among his people that Kabaka gives that title are people who are exemplary, people who teach something to other guys, like in the community. How do you influence the fellow youths? And he feels like maybe Palazzo is not doing that. You understand? And he also mentioned people like that who were given that title of talk of Mr. Chisemakula, Sam Matthias Walukaga. Even the songs they get to me to sing, they're inspirational. They always have a message. So he came out and cleared the air that Palazzo was never knighted. Palazzo is just Palazzo. He is never a sir because of his actions. But anyways, Palazzo, clear this air. Not clearing the air. You can work for this, yeah. Just rebrand yourself. Things will move smoothly. But anyways, putting that aside, let's get to talk about Grenade Official. Grenade Official, you're off the street, I don't know why. But anyways, talking about Grenade Official, he was spotted in Kenya, right in Nairobi. Guess what? Doing what? So Amber Rose, for those who know Amber Rose, she's a model, a TV personality. She's a celebrity when it comes, in United States of America. She was dated Kanye West, now known as talk of Wiz Khalifa. So these are some of the guys she has been like vibing and chilling with. So Amber Rose was in Kenya. She right in Kenya to do humanitarian work, like visiting the unprivileged, like children, the poor people, this way to coming to African countries, helping one way or the other. So after doing the humanitarian work, like during the day, during the night, she had to go to some streets, busy streets, understand? I feel like if she was here in Uganda, she should have been on Colorado streets. So she went on some of the busiest streets streets of Nairobi and on some clubs, you know, to chill out, to rub some, you know, shoulders with some big dons in Kenya. And this is where Grenade found Amber Rose. So actually, I first saw a picture of Grenade and Amber Rose. I thought maybe AI or someone is faking something. But hello, when I went on the IG story of Grenade, I got to find out, hello, he was actually with the Amber Rose. He was actually with the Amber Rose, and every story that Grenade could post on his story, this is the same story that Amber Rose could repost on her story. What is going on? Grenade and Amber Rose, what is going on? My dear Grenade official, let me hope weteza bulungi. Let me hope weteza bulungi Amber Rose akutegulire. Because I feel like I want a new couple. Because twadene Shakib and Zari. Yagwawa katwagala yoko buvubuka utonga ino mukazi omukade, that is Amber Rose and Grenade Official. But anyways, just get to know they enjoyed life. I mean, as you see it on your screen, they enjoyed life. They rubbed the shoulders, taking whistles, you know, dancing, stuff like that. But now, just get to know Amber Rose is right back in United States of America. Let me hope they exchange the numbers, because Grenade, at least you won't take a visa, you know, when you're that side. What a new couple in town. What a new couple in town. But anyways, getting to the to the fashion magazine. Guess what I brought for you today? On Tuesday, I promised you, on Friday, I'm going to talk about the Met Gala. So you guys, the Met Gala of 2025, it is soon happening on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest fashion night in the whole world. When you talk about fashion, Met Gala is the biggest fashion night, because every designer in the whole world, that is their dream, to be there. But what brands who have already made it, talk of the Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Balenciaga, Off-White, hello, they are going to execute the best extravagant dresses, the suits. So ladies and gentlemen, when I talk about Met Gala, it always happens in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. And that today's theme, it is tailoring, it is tailoring, like trying to bring out the African cultures. So this time around, the hosts of the night, they're going to be Louis Hilton. I also saw this guy, I look at from here. There is this guy, Humphrey Wilton. So the host of the night, it is Asa Proki, Louis Hilton, Coleman, Domingo, Pharrell, William. This is the creative director when it comes to Louis Vuitton, like the menswear. So get to know lots of celebrities that are going to be there, but not all the celebrities. When you talk about Met Gala, but the committee, they just get to sit down and they select. Okay, Cardi B come, Rihanna come, Beyonce don't come, Jay-Z come, Kanye West come. It is like that. They don't care about your influence. They don't care about your popularity. Talk of the money. They don't care. They just get to choose who they would love to see on the red carpet. And this is what is going to go down right on Monday. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show you the best looks, the amazing looks of the Met Gala of 2024, so that we can get to see and imagine who will be the best dressed on the Met Gala of the one which is going to be happening on Monday. So let's get to watch this. That video, which is your best look? Because what I feel like, we don't have we have always the differentest, but which is your favorite look? But put that aside, that is of 2024. But wait on Monday. You guys, which celebrity do you feel like is going to rock it, like on the red carpet? I had some guys like on the radio. I already told them like I'm looking out for Lady Gaga, because Lady Gaga, I feel like she has missed out like on Met Galas like over like 2 times. So I feel like this time around, and when she comes to Lady Gaga, she always gives you exclusive, like like Kwegamba, she always gives you nothing you can expect from her. But anyways, guys, I already before I went earlier on, I already wanted to tell you the theme of the night of the Met Gala, and the theme goes super fine tailoring, black style, empowering the black culture. So get to know people who will be coming through on the Met Gala. They are going to be rocking on suits. Kwegamba trying to bring back that African culture, those times of the slave trades, those times, those times of the slave trades, and a year after that era, Kwegamba, the blacks, the way they try to change, like the sort of dressing, Kwegamba, they're trying to empower the black culture. I don't know the man behind this, but I'm going to try to search. I feel like, I mean, kudos to you, because it has been always all about, in nature, empowering the whites. But this time around, looking at black culture, that is kudos to you. But anyways, get into the more international news. This is not international, this is in Nigeria. So ladies and gentlemen, Chioma, Davido's baby girl, yesterday was celebrating 30 years. 30 years. Oh my God, happy birthday, Chioma. And actually, I was telling my producer that before the show, I inboxed Chioma on IG, and I was like, Chioma, I love you so much, happiest birthday, and stay tuned on Uflash. I'm going to wish you a happiest birthday. And what I know, she was like, girl, where are you from? Which show? I was like, Uflash, New 24, Holy Kim, the city. She was like, I'm gonna be there, I'm going to be watching. So get to know Chioma is watching Uflash right about now. So Chioma was celebrating the birthday, and as you know, Davido, he always makes it. He's wealthy, he has got everything. So he gave her like lots of things, and of that, he gave her a G-Wagon. A G-Wagon. Oh my God, this is my dream car. This is my dream car. I don't know how I'm going to get my Ghana Davido. Please, ladies and gentlemen, actually, men, the gentlemen out there, aren't you seeing that city div on your screen? What are you waiting for? Please come through and be my Ghana Davido. Say, guys, let me watch you how a Davido surprised Chioma, gifting her a G-Wagon.
Sorry, let me move on. What's going on here? Clear up!
Thanks for being an amazing mother, amazing sister, amazing wife, and amazing friend to all of us. We love you, we cherish you, Mr. Jotos love you, and personally, before David has surprise gift, this is a $10,000 cash from you. Happy birthday again. And this is your new car right here. It's a G63 AMG.
Let us see.
Especially
bring the buffet with the bouquet. You see the bed, do not replay. Find a bacha for my bros. Conquer the streets, we see play.
I need your billing up, money, all that the bump. If I run do this, your body, all that so cool, so all that so cool, so. If you put me for balance,
Sorry, let me move on. What's going on here? Clear up!
Thanks for being an amazing mother, amazing sister, amazing wife, and amazing friend to all of us. We love you, we cherish you, Mr. Jotos love you, and
Space Dana, how are you? Long time to the clicking up. But anyways, you guys, this is Uflash on U24, and Holy Kim is right on your screen to give you what has been happening on your favorite celebrities. So get into the another scoop, that is Akon, the guy from Senegal. So Akon, he was on a certain podcast, that is Bootleg Podcast, and when this gentleman got asked Akon, like, we used to have to hear some rumors that your brothers used to fill in for you in some shoes. Remember, Akon has two brothers, and these guys are really identical. Like they are like twins. If you don't know, Akon, and you just get to see his other brothers, you could feel like, is this Akon? So he has two brothers, that is Abu and Omar. So Akon went on and he was said that Abu, get me clear, not Omar. Abu used to fill in like for his concerts. So if he was busy like United States to get, for example, in Canada, when he's having a concert, for example, in Africa, Abu would just go and perform on that concert, and people would never recognize, because these guys are identical, you understand, they resemble so much. And even it was like, even to an extent, and Abu could organize his own events without Akon's concert and makes money without a concert. And this guy was like, wanage. How I wish, I mean, but it is what it is. But I feel like if it was here in Uganda, I feel like Bobby Wine and Mick Wine, these guys, I mean, could play the same game. Yes, Bobby Wine and Mickey Wine, these guys could play the same game. But anyways, let's get to watch Akon talking about his brothers, how they used to chick-chack their concert.
He would just Debo, like straight take a show. Like, I'll be in New York, and next thing you know, I'm getting a flyer from Baltimore that I'm performing live. This nigga would just book the show and keep the money. Like, wouldn't even tell me. Like, as if I'm not gonna find out.
He would go as you?
He would go as me. Omar was straight gangster about it.
Oh man. And this is like before, I guess, like the internet was like super readily available.
This was
so people could be like, I guess that is Akon.
No, they would not know the difference.
Right. There was no YouTube where they could pull it like, hold on.
Right. And when you see me and my brother separately, if you didn't see me in person, you would definitely say, okay, 1,000%. 1,000%.
So you're older, or your other brother was running it up. He was running it up.
Omar was running it up.
Yeah.
Omar was running it up.
And then you would send Boo sometimes to fill in if you couldn't be there?
Yeah, that was back then. I had 2 shows at one point. You know, I send Boo to one, I take the other one.
And so would Boo just sing, like, he would lip sync?
Just lip sync.
Wow.
He looked just
you were
like
hustling. That's nobody ever caught on?
It was a beautiful time. No, I mean, but then Boo just got too popular.
Yeah.
You know, he got big. Boo got big.
Yeah, Boo's a mogul.
We laugh about it today. It was at one point, Boo was like, bro, why you tell everybody? Man, everybody asking me about this shit. Why you got to tell everybody? I said, Boo, relax. We had fun with it. It's over, you know. But he was like, man, I didn't want nobody to know that I was playing you.
Yo, obviously your brother used to manage Kanye.
Yeah.
He worked with Kanye very closely. What are your thoughts on some of the new Kanye tweets that have been floating around?
Well, I mean, it's just Ye. You know? Ye has his own specific. I think he's in his truth. He's in his truth right now.
Yeah.
And I think his truth is rubbing a lot of people a certain kind of way because they can kind of remind. I think his truth speaks to a lot of people.
Right. I think it's specifically him talking about, like, you know, the stuff with his cousin. Like, a lot of people went through that.
I mean, bro, it takes a lot to come out and say or admit, for that matter, but just to repent in a way to where you're not repenting to the priest or the imam.
You're repenting to the world.
You're repenting to the world. Like, I think he's in that space where I think he's kind of like, this is a space that no one can really understand if you're not there, right? So I don't try to explain what he's doing. I just try to explain it from a perspective of how I understand it. And I think he's in a spiritual space from his understanding that he needs to do these things and reveal his truth to the world to reset. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like too, like, you know, the thing, like him trying to get access to his kids, it's obviously hurting him, you know? Like, I feel like he's a guy who's going through a lot of shit, and he's going through it in front of our own eyes, you know? Like,
yeah, but I think the parenting part is something that every man goes through, depending on how difficult the woman chooses to be that you're with, right?
How many kids you got?
I got enough.
I mean, you've got to hear it like out from him. Sina Chigambo Chase has it, but he was like, nowadays they can no longer do it because people know Akon, and when it comes to nowadays, remember we do have everything is digitalized. Like, if they take a picture, they can zoom and get to know. I mean, this is Akon, this wasn't Akon. So continuing to the next story of the day, let me talk about Meghan and Prince Harry. These two got married right in 2018. If you know, in 2018, it was such a lavish wedding right in UK. And remember, after they stepped down as senior royals in January of 2020. So Meghan, on a certain podcast, she said that people back in 2016 when she was dating Prince Harry, people never knew that these guys, the two were dating. So this is the trick they used to do. So they used to use initials, letters. For example, Harry and Meghan. So they used to use H and M. So Meghan will call, instead of calling like, hey, Harry, because everybody could tap, maybe Harry, is she talking about Prince Harry? People could tap. So in this case, she was like, I'll just use H. And for even Prince Harry, he was like, I'll just use M for you. So Harry will be like, hey, M, how are you, M? Hey, Meghan, I'll be like, hey, H. No, but anyways, when you are in love, everything, I mean, it just falls in place. When you're in love, things just fall in place. So people just never got to know that these guys we are dating. Now, I'm just imagining right about now, Kim and Santana. Hey, S. Okay, hey, S. Hey, K. Oh, K makes sense. K makes sense. But for S, okay, I just call him Santana. Jokes, you guys, just I'm kidding. But just get to know this initial love chord, even it's just stuck with them. She was like, you guys just get to know even right about now. When we are around our family members, friends, we still call ourselves by initials. They just call ourselves like HM. So you guys, hear it out from Meghan.
Probably at the beginning of us dating, when everything was in code.
Code, yeah.
Right, people didn't know we were dating for, talk about memory lane, so long ago. I mean, it'll be our 7-year wedding anniversary soon. I couldn't tell anyone who I was dating, and he was keeping. So I think we were just on a letter basis.
Yeah.
And then it stuck.
It stuck.
It stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. And still to this day.
Yeah, I like it.
We'll all be on a play date, or we'll be somewhere. There'll be tons of people there, and he'll say M and you'll say H, and your friends say M, and it just is a thing.
It's a thing.
And do you both love it? Like it's just natural.
Yes, and I like nicknames a lot. I love nicknames. Probably at the beginning of us dating, when everything was in.
But anyways, how are you doing, guys? Let me hope you are enjoying the show. This is Uflash on U24, and Holly Kim is right on your television, telling you what has been happening on your favorite celebrity, giving you nothing but the best vibe. But anyways, don't forget, if you would like to taste on something spiced up, delicious, is it in Italy or Spanish? Delicioso. Delicioso, something like that. It is none other than Pizza Oregon. So they are located along Jita Road near Victoria University. Just go to them. They're going to give you all the services that you'd love. And pizzas, they're going to be in all the flavors. If you'd like chicken, meat, Hawaii, they've got it. And mind you, every Tuesday and Thursday, you buy one and get one free. So today, actually, it was yesterday, and my mentor, Mr. Douglas Ranga, my general. I feel like when it comes to the entertainment industry, I feel like you're the generally. But anyways, happiest birthday, Douglas Ranga. I love you so much. You do inspire me. Actually, you're the one who inspired me to enter this entertainment industry. And actually, you gave me a hand. For that, I don't regret. You've been so helpful in one way or the other. So happiest birthday, may God get to bless you more and more. So you guys, on Sheraton, oh my God, have you ever heard of Caliente Caribbean Carnival? It was such a night full of energy, full of experiences, full of every different culture. Just getting to know people from different countries. Talk about the Latin America. Talk about people, the Spanish people from even our very own Uganda. We are there to celebrate with others. There we are lots of food, lots of drinks, and the dances. Oh my God. So if you missed out on the Caliente Caribbean Carnival, here is what went down at the Sheraton Hotel.
Hello, Uganda. This is Tama from Eritrea.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kato Paul, aka the Shuffle King. Nice to meet you all and thank you for coming.
Hello, I'm Nico. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Precious Malaika here. It's good.
Hi, everyone. My name is Hilda. Please vote for me and Hamid.
Hi everyone, my name is Lynn, please vote for me.
Good evening. My name is Hamid, all the way from India.
Good evening. My name is Christopher from Uganda.
Juliet here.
Okay, why they should vote you?
Okay.
Well, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, first allow me to say bye-bye. This is Friday. Allow me to go meet my new boo on the streets. I want to other now. But anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Uflash here on U24, giving you nothing but entertainment and scoop what has been happening on your favorite celebrities. And don't forget, today in the studio, I was with my favorite buddy, that is Eddie D, alongside the baddest producers, that is producer Tyson and producer Mosh. I love you so much. And mind you, Hafizo tudenga sikulavieko, cause tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow it's because of Fresh and Clean. But anyways, you guys, every Saturday, Fresh and Clean. Actually, tomorrow, the baddest show, if you are the best youth show. But anyways, guys, allow me to go and take a rest. I want to run home. Let me give you my car plan. I'm going to run home. I dress up my car dress, you know, going to meet someone. But what I feel like you've been still enjoying, you know, the Caribbean Festival, which was happening at our Sheraton Hotel. So let me just leave it to you. You guys just have a good night.
देखा वो तुमको